Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the last episode, I said that mid-table obscurity wouldn't make for very good content. But things have changed since then. We've actually emerged as genuine contenders to secure at least a playoff place. So, things have got interesting, and I'm daring to dream. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of our Maidstone United save, and an unlikely promotion push. Like I said before, at the end of the last episode, it looked like mid-table obscurity was the order of the season, but since the last episode, we've gone 10 league games unbeaten, and we currently lie 6th in the National League. If we just take a quick look at the fixture list, the last episode was a defeat against Barnet, the last game in the last episode, 1-0 home defeat against Barnet. And since then, you can see it's all green and yellow, except for that little bit of red there, but that was the FA Cup second round replay. In the FA Cup we drew 1-1 at home to Rochdale, lost in the replay. But we're still in the FA Trophy. That's coming up shortly, the 5th round against Gateshead. But it's the league that matters, and 10 games unbeaten. Like I said, we're 6th in the league. We're 8 points off at the top of the table, and we are 5 points clear of Ebbsfleet, who are in 8th place, the place below the playoff. So, if we can keep this form up, we're looking like playoff contenders at least. And Southend might be top of the table, but we beat them recently. We knocked them out of the FA Trophy in a replay that we beat them 2-1. So we are capable of beating the best teams in this division. This episode we're going to see Kings Lynn and Aldershot, 2 home games. Kings Lynn are currently mid-table. But I thought it was a good place to come back because I don't want to get mixed up with, I don't want to have to split things because of the FA Trophy game. And I wanted to show you the Aldershot game. It's been a long time since the last episode actually. It was the end of November. We're now on the 3rd of February. So yeah, quite a lot has happened football wise. Most of it positive. Well, pretty much all of it positive to be fair. There's been a couple of dodgy performances where we've scraped to a draw, but other than that, our league position, we've been in the playoffs now for about 4 or 5 weeks. 4 or 5 games, sorry. It's not all sunshine and flowers though. There has been a couple of negatives. First one, we're not going to go in order here, but one negative is the fact that Danny Amos has left. Our starting left back, who we signed in the summer, who was playing well for us, we got an offer from Forest Green on deadline day. Forest Green, currently 12th in League One. They came in with an offer of, I think it was 22,000, something like that. He straight away said that he will become unsettled if we don't accept a bid from Forest Green. And I managed to push him up to an initial 35,000 with potential add-ons taking it to 55,000. As you can see, he made 20 league appearances at a rating of 6.98 for us. Overall, 28 appearances, 7.1. So he's a bit of a loss, but we are scouting for a replacement. You can see he only went on deadline day, which was 3 days ago. There's deadline day for the league. Obviously, we don't have a deadline day, so we can carry on signing players up until March, or the end of March. So we're currently looking for a left back. We do have James Morris, who is on a 6.92 from 10 games in all competition. Well, actually, it's just the league. He's only played league games. He hasn't played in the cup. He recently came to me and asked for more playing time. So he'll get more playing time because Amos has left. Other negatives, injuries. I've made a decision about Jack Byrne, and I'm going to let his contract run out. I said it before, he's always injured. Since signing for us, if we look at the milestones, he signed for us the 16th of July 2022. So what's that? About 18 months, give or take. 18 and a half months. And in that time, so the 16th of July, he has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 injuries since signing for us. Few slight, but 3 major injuries since signing for us, and this one is basically going to take him out for the rest of the season. His contract is up at the end of this season. He's on £850 a week, so I might as well let it run down. He's not been very good anyway, to be fair. I mean, he started 14 games in all competitions, 2 goals, 4 assists on a 6.75, because he can't really play games at the minute. We've played 38, 39 games in total this season. He started 14 of them because he's either always injured or he's a little bit unfit, or he's just coming back into the side, and he's going to miss the rest of the season. If he does come back, he might make the last couple of games, but he probably won't be match fit enough to play him anyway. So his star ratings dropped. That was a lot higher before. I think it was 3.5 stars at one point. So he's now a 2.5 star player. So I'm going to let him go. I was going to see if I could sell him, but he's injured. So we'll just let him go on a free, get the £850 off our wage bill, and he'd probably want more to sign a new contract anyway. Other injuries at the minute, we've got Regan Booty is out for another few days with a hamstring, and Troy Chiabi has got a groin injury. He's out for another day. So that has brought you right up to date. And now we take on Kings Lynn, who are currently 12th in the National League, and then that will be followed by Aldershot, who are 3rd. We can pick up both of those wins and the teams around us drop a few points. It might look an even rosier situation by the end of this episode. And the team to take on Kings Lynn is Parks in goal, Trotman, Afire, Harrison, Morris, Phillips, Swiderski, Naughty, Lloyd, Deacon and Barham. Just before I start, Luke Trotman, fringe player. Same thing we got last season. I watched another YouTube content creator who does Football Manager stuff. One of the top guys in the Football Manager community on YouTube, and it said in it about playing time of players, and I'm sure I'll have to watch it back to be 100% guaranteed, but I'm sure he said that if a player is a fringe player, they don't even really need to be registered to play. They're just a fringe player. They're on the fringes. Well, Luke Trotman came to me and told me he was going to be leaving if he doesn't get some playing time. And he isn't really valued at much, so there's no point in selling him. I might as well just let his contract run down and keep him as that extra backup. So I'm giving him a few games just to try and keep him happy. Teddy Howe will be coming back in for the more important games. He ain't doing too bad. He's got 6.98, so that's why Trotman's in the team, even though he's the backup right back. But hopefully we can continue our solid form, and you can witness us win again. It's been quite enjoyable actually. I thought that it was going to be a bit of a like walking through a field of porridge for the rest of the season, stuck in mid-table, not really aiming for anything. But we've been playing really well. There's been a few decent performances. I mean, players like Rory Deacon haven't shone this season as much as I expected them to. Jack Barham gets 6.4, 6.5 ratings more often than not, even though he's still scoring goals. But it's been pretty enjoyable to see us put ourselves in contention for a playoff place. This is not ideal, is it? It's not a great situation at the minute. I mean, 10 shots on goal, only 1 on target. Kings Lynn have only had 1 shot in total, but they're going to have their second of the game that went well wide. But we haven't really done anything in this second half, so I mean, Deacon's not playing well. We'll take him off for Tomlinson, and we'll take Barham off for Ironside. Confirm the changes there, and then hopefully might spark something into life here. There's Barham to Lloyd, and was he offside? Yeah, that's why I didn't get excited. See, he was offside straight away. Only just. It looked a lot worse than what it actually was initially. But we're not looking like a promotion chasing side at the minute. But then again, Kings Lynn, I think they were in League 2 last season. I'm sure they were one of the relegated sides into the National League this season. So, I mean, a draw against them wouldn't be the worst. But they've just gone 1-0 up. That's not part of the plan. I'm going to demand more. See, Ironside can't. I've been playing with advanced forward, but he's really slow. I don't know if it'll work, him being an advanced forward. Let's just skip watching that goal because I don't want to see it. Alright. People might be fired up by me demanding more, but they're not actually doing anything, are they? So, who have I got here? Phillips isn't playing too well, so if I move him there, I'll bring on Newbie. Play Tomlinson as a shadow striker. So I can go back to being a target forward, but on support this time. He can try and hold the play up, while the other three get in behind. Now hopefully we're not 2-0 down by the time that tactical change actually kicks in. Swiderski gets there first. Now Lloyd, can he get a cross in here? Really? Phillips to Naughty, and that has gone just over the bar. So now we've got just over 10 minutes for this tactical change to take effect, and hopefully try and get back into this game. So there's our 10-game unbeaten run gone. Right. I don't think I've given them enough time with those tactical changes. It's just poor defending again. Come out, chase your man down, but you can't. Just in the middle of 3 of our defenders and manages to get a header on it. But can we do something to try and get back into this game? Here's Newby with a free kick, and it's been saved. And after a run of 10 games unbeaten, I hit record to come back for an episode and we lose 2-0. I'm throwing the water bottle. I don't care who I demotivate. If you don't want to be demotivated, you can play better. Still in the top 6. Still in the top 6. It's still exceeding expectations. We're still exceeding expectations. And the problem is that gap towards the top is going to increase while this gap becomes a lot smaller. So let's hope we can bounce back with a better performance in the next episode. Not in the next episode. Let's hope we can bounce back with a better performance in the next match, is what I was supposed to say. Right, made a couple of changes for the game against Aldershot, which was the bigger game out of the 2 that I was showing you today. It was supposed to be a nice comfortable win over Kings Lynn before we played the tough game against Aldershot. But after that last performance, I'm hoping we pick something up out of this game. Otherwise, my daring to dream is going to be very, very premature. Right, the team to take on Aldershot. Parks in goal, Hal back at right back, Afire, Carragher, Morris, Phillips, Naughty, Swiderski, Lloyd, Deacon and Ironside up front. Again, what I said in the last match, Ironside isn't very fast, so I've got to play him as a target forward. Actually, I'm going to play him as a deep line forward on support. Hopefully everyone else can get round the back. Obviously it doesn't work as a target man because I don't think he scored a goal for us yet. But hopefully we can pick something up here and keep us in that mix for promotion. Right, we're in the mix for a playoff place and we're going to be there for a while. Even if we lose a few games, we'll still be in the mix for a playoff place. But I don't want to lose ground too much on those top couple of places. I want to still, I know it's unexpected, but it'd be nice to... What a goal! What a goal by Martin Swiderski. Fantastic finish. First highlight of the game. Ironside played it back out to Phillips. Thought we were going to lose it here. Carragher, Swiderski brings it under control. Smashes it into the bottom corner. And we're 1-0 up against Aldershot. So we might be doing things the other way around here today. We were supposed to have beaten Kings Lynn easy and struggled against Aldershot. We've got beaten by Kings Lynn and we're beating Aldershot. I'll never understand this game, ever. Yeah, what I was saying was it'd be nice to stay in touch with those teams at the top, just to give us that outside chance, and it relieves a little bit of pressure if we can lift ourselves, like lift right up above that sort of 7th, 8th, 9th place teams. As it stands, this result will go a long way to doing that. I mean, if you look at the XG, it's not exactly been the greatest game in the world. I don't want to change anything up. I'm not doing any shouts. I am going to bring on Regan Booty for the last few minutes. He's telling me to take off Swiderski for him. I was going to take off Naughty Naughty. And here's Aldershot building up from the back. We try and close them down a little bit. Maybe nick possession back, but it looks like, no, it doesn't. A fire to Swiderski. Swiderski to Deacon. Deacon, long ball over the top to Lloyd. And Lloyd couldn't really do anything with it. Let's make that substitution I was talking about. That'll happen in the next break in play. And there's Ironside back to Phillips. Phillips to Howe. Can Howe get across in here? He passes it to Lloyd. Lloyd finds Rory Deacon, and that's 2-0. Rory Deacon, 2-0 to Maidstone. And we're definitely still in with a shout of promotion. I was a little bit worried after that last game that if we lost again, it could dent morale. It could damage the run that we were on. You know, that really good run in form. But you can't win them all, can you? You've got to lose at some point. Maybe the defeat against King's Lynn doesn't damage us too much, because then we come back, we bounce back with a win over a team that are one of our rivals for those promotion spots. Fantastic performance all round. The only player who didn't get a 7 rating is the player I took off. And I'm very happy with that. 56% possession. XG was pretty similar. But that bit up there is all that counts. 2-0 victory over Aldershot. Brilliant performance. And that, we're still in 6th place. But our gap to the top is now 9 points. We only have a 2-point advantage over the 8th place team, Solihull Moors, though. So this is going to be a massive scrap. Massive scrap. And we've still got the big teams left to play. So whilst I'm daring to dream, I'm not going to count my chickens too much. I'm not going to say, yep, this is definitely a promotion challenge, but it's a promotion challenge, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching that episode. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.